In other news, I heard China is gearing up to invade Taiwan.
Yeah. I've been hearing about Taiwan and the US and China.
It's pretty intense, man. We barely got over Ukraine and now Taiwan. Sounds like the beginning of World War Three, right? Like you remember what the world was like. I mean, of course, we won't remember, but you remember how things were going about in like the early 1930s, right before World War Two officially started.
Yeah, I've studied about it, bro.
It feels a lot like that, like the Taliban takes over Afghanistan, Russia invades Ukraine, China's invading Taiwan. Not looking very good, my friend.
Lord knows what's next. But we're sorted. We're in India.
Yeah, dude, we just have too many people for any country to come invade us.
Exactly. You know, no country now at this stage will think of invading a place that has 1.3 billion people. We're like, fuck, man, I can't handle that shit.
Anyway, on a brighter note, I can't think of anything bright. The world's in such a shitty place right now. What good things have happened over the last few days, man? We always talk about negative shit, so let's talk about good shit for a change.
Yeah. Let's switch it up.
Let's switch it up, yeah. Good shit. Hmm. Nope, nothing.
Like we actually have to think hard, like
Yeah, like you ask me what bad's happened in the world, I can tell you 10 things, but what good has happened in the world? The rupee is falling. UK is going to go into recession. America's in debt
as usual.
as usual.
Still growing
There's still shootings in America. Um,
every week apparently.
and now it's like normal for them now. Yeah, every week some place or the other. Today's news: there was a shooting in some airport.
They need a reform out there, dude.
So I read that the Taliban has an ISIS issue.
Say that again.
The Taliban has an ISIS problem. Like the bad guys are just fighting and taking each other out. Like why didn't we think of that? Just let them fight each other.
Yeah, like I've been saying that for ages, bro. I'm like, let them fight within. Like, fuck, dude. They'll clean each other out.
Yeah, man. So I remember Afghanistan in the early 70s. I was seeing these videos and photos, and they were pretty open country, open liberal country back in the 70s. And then somewhere along the line, something went wrong, and
The Russians invaded them. The Russians got weapons. The Russians left without their weapons. And then they started using those weapons.
then America invaded,
And then the Americans came. Then they started using those weapons against the Americans. And
and then the Americans left the weapons, and now they are using those weapons. Fuck, it's a loop, dude. I think we're on to something, man.
yeah, I mean, it's the same old story for years, right? Like, everywhere, every war, it's always like how countries that don't have the source or the sources of income for food, where they import food, like how are those countries able to have a war unless and until somebody has brought weapons to them, served it up straight to them, and then left? So it's the same old story, like that's been happening for I think hundreds of years, bro.